How many steps do you think it takes to get from Charlotte to Luna? The only way to find out is to connect the dots. Okay, here we go. Charlotte isn't a man.
Oh, really?
But she works in the man cave. And if we jumble those letters around, you get caveman, who lived during prehistoric times, just like caveman Patrick. Patrick's, pants look like they're green, but let's zoom way in. Closer, closer. If we analyze the color, you can see that they're actually closer to yellow than green. But this isn't the first time we've seen Patrick in yellow underpants.
You know, these were white when I bought them.
But look at that, SpongeBob was wearing a red headband, the exact same one he wore while biking with Sandy. SpongeBob melting kind of reminds me of Lucy's ice sculpture.
I didn't know it'd get this hot today.
Which is strange, since Lucy,
It's Madam Lucy.
sorry, Madam Lucy, already has experience predicting the future.
Just like I predicted.
But she's not the only one who can guess the future, since there's also
Ernesto Estrella, and today I shall reveal tu destino.
Ernesto has really fancy clothes, kind of like Frankini,
You tried to punch me yesterday, but Frankini don't play that way. So
who's wearing a flower on his lapel, kind of like Luann Loud.
Lincoln, smell my new flower. Ha! Did you really think I'd fall for... It's not easy being this good.
Another time Lincoln got sprayed in the face when Lily got sunscreen in his eyes.
Here you go, Lily. Ah! My other eye!
If only he was wearing glasses, like his best friend Clyde.
What has two thumbs and totally wants to hang out with his best friend? This guy.
And who wishes they had two thumbs? Gary, who once went on a date with Mary, which rhymes with dairy, and cherry, and library, and Larry, and Harry, just like Bigfoot.
You must be Henry's dad.
You know who else doesn't know who Captain Man is? Adelaide Chang. And if you spell Adelaide backwards, you get Adelaide. And I think you know where we're going with this one, because if you flip that E around, you get
3 days later.
and,
3 days later.
or how about,
3 days later.
and of course we can't forget. Wait, what happened to the narrator? Speaking of which, I don't think we've really ever seen the narrator. We're mysterious like that, although we did see him in a diving suit here.
Hello, French narrator speaking.
And he did get run over by SpongeBob that one time.
Another whole year of boarding school!
But we have no idea what he really looks like. I mean, we do know he's French, and if we take that flag and make it into a shirt, it would look like this. Make that photo black and white, and of course, he's a referee. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, Charlotte to Luna. Okay, so referees communicate with their hands, just like a mime.
Oh, I get it. She's like trapped in a box.
Kind of like Squidward, who thought it was actually a race car.
Oh boy, this beats TV by a long shot. Whoa!
Just like the one driven by Patrick Star.
Hey, SpongeBob.
Patrick's car has flames on it, same as volcano sauce, which is
Really hot.
probably because it's made out of.
some very hot chiles.
You can say that again.
Speaking of saying things again, that sounds exactly like Kid Danger and Captain Man.
We're on a liquid cleanse. We're on a liquid cleanse.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
They can't really seem to hear each other, kind of like these ladies.
What's all that yelling?
They're selling chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah,
What are they selling?
chocolate.
What?
Chocolate.
I can't hear you.
Who SpongeBob and Patrick met while they were selling. Wait, what was it again?
Chocolate? Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
Chocolate is a dessert, but if you take away an S, you're left with desert, like a desert island.
This place looks pretty deserted. Oh, goody, I'm starving.
Islands are surrounded by water, which is kind of plain on its own. But if you heat it up and add some ingredients, you get,
Hot soup!
not to be confused with hair soup.
What kind of soup?
Hair! I got this big bag of it fresh from a barber shop floor.
Speaking of a barber, what about the time that Patrick cut SpongeBob's hair? Or is it hair? I don't know. Cut his head? That sounds worse. But anyway, to make him look like a ghost.
Like this.
Sort of like the ghouls of the Briny Deep.
Under the waves we like to creep. We wear black shrouds that look quite neat, but we don't own shoes, 'cause we have no feet.
Not having feet is pretty bad luck, but if you need help with luck, there's one person to go to, Rosa Casagrande.
Good luck charms. Milagros, rabbit's foot, horseshoes.
Thanks, abuela.
Hold on. Rosa just gave us a great hint about a specific kind of shoe. Horseshoes, 4 of which are worn by Pony, who likes video games.
You win!
No way! How did he do that?
Just like the Ninja Turtles.
What? Blue Jitsu's a beige rectangle? This is a ripoff!
And speaking of beige, pixies.
We could get a big elephant and have it step on stuff.
Pixies work in offices, sort of like Mr. Krabs, where he likes listening to music.
I was wondering if you could play that song again.
Which one, man?
The one that goes bee boo boo bop boo boo beep.
Wait, that's not the name of a real song. Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say he was a robot. Just like Friendbot 1000, who can freeze things. Kinda like Captain Man, who was frozen in a tree for 100 million years.
It's him. He's in there. I was right.
Yay, I said he was in there.
Okay, yeah, good point, good point.
And who else lives in a tree? Sandy Cheeks, aka Miss Appear, who can turn invisible.
Now you see her. Now you don't.
Same as Invisible Brad. Okay, if you look closely, you can see that Brad's wearing a shirt with a band name on it. But band can also be like a wristband.
That wristband flashes.
Flashes.
That's right, it flashes, just like a camera.
Keep your camera on at all times, because you never know when you'll strike comedy gold. Ooh, like this. Aw, come on. Erase that. I said comedy gold, not digging for gold.
Speaking of gold mine,
In the right hands, this paper is a gold mine of entertainment.
that SpongeBob episode is called The Paper. But did you know that it was originally titled Lemons Out of Lemonade? That's crazy, right? And lemonade would be perfect if you had...
An extreme thirst.
Okay, now, if you look closely, before SpongeBob adds that last one, there are 36 umbrellas in the frame. Wait a minute. That's the exact same number of days that the Krusty Krab once went without a customer.
36 days without a customer.
So hungry.
Oh, Mr. Krabs, a customer.
That fish's name is Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Or is it? Because one time,
He had a woman's voice.
What'd he say? Garbage?
and that's not even the worst Krabby Patty ever made. That honor goes to...
The nasty patty.
That patty's so nasty, it almost killed the health inspector. Speaking of...
Mrs. Inspector, what do you think? Is this restaurant a hazard to public health?
Who, me? Oh, I'm not an inspector. I'm just filling out a job application.
Probably because there was...
The help wanted sign in the window. I'm gonna go in there, march straight to the manager, look him straight in the eye, lay it on the line, and I can't do this! The Patrick!
Where do you think you're going?
I was just...
Hold on a second. Patrick is a starfish and has 5 points, exactly the same amount as Lola's tiara, which she once used to hide a microphone.
She put a microphone in her tiara and eavesdropped on our meeting.
A hidden microphone is sometimes called a bug, but bug can also be an insect and also a computer error.
No, stop! Oh, no. Oh, my childhood memories are gone.
Hold on a minute. Lincoln's computer says that it's 11:40. That's the exact same time as SpongeBob's alarm clock.
SpongeBob, the remote control's broken.
That reminds me of when Sandy's remote broke.
The remote shorted out.
And SpongeBob's other remote broke.
remote controls are dead too. Oh, Patrick, I don't want to jump to any conclusions here.
No, but you're right, SpongeBob. It seems like remote controls in Bikini Bottom break a lot of the time. But why? Coincidence? Or is somebody hiding something?
I hate technology!
Nah, probably just some dead batteries.
Here we are. 2 fresh A's.
Okay, no more distractions. Let's get to Luna. So, batteries store electricity, which was once wasted by Sergio,
We're busted!
who is a parrot with orange, red, and blue feathers. The first letter of each of those words spells orb, which is another word for a sphere, which is the shape of bubbles, blown by Captain Man.
I'm gonna blow a bubble.
You're gonna blow a bubble?
I'm gonna blow your mind.
But also SpongeBob, who can blow them in the shape of ducks, and caterpillars, and elephants, and butterflies, and Bubble Buddy,
Bubble Buddy!
whose favorite drink is shampoo. which was once used by Plankton to control people's minds.
It's Professor Plankton's mind control shampoo!
But that's not Plankton's only alter ego, since he's also been known by Sheldon R. Shell Cleaner and Plankton SquarePants, all of whom wear red ties, just like Perch Perkins, Jim Bob, Frank the Whale, the Park Ranger, Administrator Flotsam, and all these other characters. Man, if I had a cent for every character with a red tie, I'd have a whole quarter, just like the one that Lincoln found in the couch cushions.
Jackpot! Mwah. We heard money! If there was 1 quarter down there, then maybe there's more!
The only sister not looking for more quarters is Lily, whose superhero alter ego is
The Deuce.
Weapon of choice? Stinky diapers. And what else is stinky? Sid and Ronnie Ann's Halloween costumes.
Ooh, you guys smell terrible. What are you supposed to be anyway?
She's a grimy gumball and I'm a garbage lobster.
That reminds me of Larry the Lobster, who's normally a lifeguard, but he has other talents too, like playing the trumpet while practicing for this amazing performance. Wait a second. Sandy's guitar is the same color as those little triangles in the background. If we add 2 of those triangles to her guitar, it becomes the shape of an X, exactly like this guitar, which is the most prized possession of
Luna Loud!
See? Charlotte and Luna are so closely connected, it only took 101 steps. Definitely the easiest one of these so far. And if you want to stay connected, don't forget to subscribe to Nickelodeon's YouTube channel.